Welcome back to the house, everybody. All right, today we are going to be taking out all of this lathing and insulation in at least this room. Hopefully we can get the laundry room done as well. We don't have as much time as I'd like today. So we are going to get started cutting all that out, get a look at what we've got for our roof. We'll see how far we can get along. The next project will probably be to be taking out this particle board on the floor and getting all of this area so that we can see what's underneath of it. If I have time today, I'm going to do my first crawl underneath the house and we'll get a look at what is all underneath there. I haven't spent a whole lot of time worrying about what's down there, mainly because we plan to just replace it all. So if there's anything here that we can save that legitimately, probably will, but I just don't expect that to happen. So I'll get you guys set up and we'll get started ripping all this down. Cool. Let's take a look. I think the plan remains. So we got old wiring to pull out. We'll do that now. Looks like we just got one section spans of 2x6s. So I think we're going to just double those up. Maybe put 2x8s next to it. Keep this slope. I'm not seeing unfortunately any value whatsoever to these 2x4s. This design is not doing anything with as low a slope as that house, or as low a slope as that roof is. Yeah, let's rip it all out. All right, well, the camera was not recording. We got everything out from that. I'll record the next two as we take these down. So this wall here in the bathroom is not load bearing at all. Looks like nothing over here is. We've just got a cantilever going across, and which is fine. We got a bracing up here at the top. I think we'll do our tie-ins as we go across here over the bathroom and with this wall. And we're going to put secondary supports all the way down and across, so we'll get a count for that today and get a length for what we're going to be doing. And yeah, I think just doing this a little bit deeper with better insulation is probably going to be a good choice, but it looks like we're also going to be redecking some of this. So yeah, you just never know until you take it out and see what's underneath of it. And now we know some more. And I think it might be best if we just completely redo this wall. We'll see. All right, moving on to the next ceiling. Okay, well, after saying we're going to do the other room, we did the other room. It's all completely finished. Camera was not on. Wonderful. And I looked over as I was pulling down the last board to give you guys a thumbs up, and you guys weren't there. It was my fault. I didn't invite you in, so I apologize, and I'm going to tear down the roof in this room. Got some oddness up above, but well, let's just get to it, and I'll show you what's up there. the back side of this, on the other side of this wall, is the kitchen, and originally I had hoped to not disturb this area too much as I was going through because of this very nice paneling that's on the other side that I plan to strip and possibly restain it so that I've got a nice wood finish in there. But the wiring is problematic. It's cloth wiring everywhere I'm finding in this section, and I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to pull this wire through with the leader and then just pull new wire into these sections. But very shortly after this, I discover another major problem in the kitchen that I was not anticipating, and it really changed my plan for what I have hopefully I'm going to be doing in the kitchen. Possibly the section here directly below where the whiteboard is now might actually turn into an in-wall pantry and give up a little bit of closet space in this room on the other side of it so that there's just a little bit more storage room. I don't know for sure if that's going to work out the way that I want it to, but anyway, we're going to see what we can do to get all of this done and finished in a fairly timely manner. The weather's been cooperating pretty well for us for the first time in a little while, and I've gotten, I don't know if it's in this video or not, I've gotten quite a bit of the counts and things done for getting the ceiling finished since we got all of this torn down and I was able to get a count. I really don't, I know I keep coming back to this that I wasn't there when this was framed, but I really don't understand some of the choices that were made in here. And because I've got everything stripped down to just the bare bones of the house at this point, I think I'm just going to go through and redo it to what my vision is and just make it completely unique to what it was from what it was before. And hopefully at the end of that process it ends up looking the way that I envision it. Some of the smaller projects there's not a great deal of budget for, especially with what else going on with this house right now. But as we work through this house, I haven't really found anything that is a major concern beyond just the standard aging defects of a house. And we'll see what we find once we start tearing out some floors. But so far the plan is on track. It looks like the next thing we'll be doing is going to be pulling up the floor in at least one, possibly two of the rooms, along with the bathroom teardown of a number of things that, spoiler alert for the next video, ants show up in very large numbers. And so we are going to be dealing with that expediently to get the ants out of the house and not have an infestation that we've got to deal with. I don't know for sure that that's going to be a continuing problem after we spray. It's very early in the season. Clearly the ants are just trying to stay alive. They don't really seem to be invading. But we've got a lot of them, and it's definitely something that we're going to have to deal with. But we're also going to be pulling all the old insulation out of here, and we're going to be taking all of it away, bagged up. And it all has a smell to it. It's all torn up. It's not the right size. So despite the fact that, yeah, we probably could have reused it somewhere in the house, it's just not something I'm willing to do. So out the door it's going to go, and I appreciate everyone watching. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see everybody on the next video. Bye.